Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5 and this is going to be a messenger bag, EDC bag, Timbuktu bag update. This is my EDC bag. It's made by Timbuktu. I had it custom made on their website. This is what I carry a lot of my EDC gear, like first aid, electronics equipment, or accessories and stuff like that. And it's made by Timbuktu. That's the logo, and made in San Francisco. It's actually a messenger bag, and they're kind of known for cycling, bicycling. You know, this is made for riding on a bike, apparently, but suits me just well for what I use it for. I most definitely always have it with me when I'm at work in the work truck, and I often keep it in my Jeep when I'm running errands, and if I'm going on vacation, going to the beach, whatnot, this usually comes with me if I'm sitting on the beach or in a beach chair or a bag chair. This usually is out with me, so this is very connected with my vehicle, but I'm able to remove it from the vehicle if I'm going to be walking somewhere. I don't carry it on my person everywhere I go, but if I am like on vacation and I'm kind of just bumming around town, exploring, I will keep this with me or carry it with me. So let's get started. This is the bag. In case you didn't notice, it has Velcro right here and then on the sides. And I'm going to start from the front pocket and go back. This is I don't know if you call this a tape measure or a tailor's measure or ruler, but these were really cheap. I bought a pack of like 12 on Amazon, and I keep one of these in here. I use these when I go fishing to check legal length on fish or crabs or whatever I'm catching, so I know if I can legally keep and eat it. And it came in handy when we went to the beach because we had to throw back some fish. We didn't catch a whole lot of fish, but the fish that we did catch, we ended up having to throw out or throw back in. But we did measure some crabs, and we did get a crab. I think we got 2 crabs, and we use this to measure the length, so we know if we're meeting specifications. Right here are those other pockets, but they have nothing in them. I got a Work Sharp field sharpener. I suck at sharpening things, but if it's an emergency, I can probably figure it out eventually. It's just good to keep a sharpening system in your vehicle, not in your vehicle, but in your pack, in case you need to touch up a blade. You know, I might just be stropping or refining with ceramics. I'm not really good at reprofiling edges and bringing a dead edge back to life, but I do keep one of these in here in case there is some kind of weird emergency that I need to sharpen a knife and I have plenty of time to figure it out. I do keep one, but in general, my brother works on all of my knives. And if I have a cheap knife that I feel confident practicing on, that's my thing that I practice with. Right here I got a backup tactical knife. This is the Ultanashi no Ken. I generally keep a backup tactical knife and a backup EDC knife in this Napoleon pouch. I don't have a backup EDC knife in it right now, but I do keep, in general, keep a backup EDC knife and a backup tactical knife for those very rare occasions where I leave the house without a knife. Usually when I put an EDC knife in here, it's kind of a beetle knife. I don't care, like an open L or something like that. Something that I don't care if I cut dirty stuff with it. But yeah, that's my knife pouch. Now, this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Got a deck of cards for just in case. You never know when you want to play a hand with your friends, get stranded in the travel trailer on a fishing trip and need to pass time. This is a Armitage Carry wallet, and this is my beach wallet. You can clearly see my fishing license, and this is waterproof, so I'll keep some of my cards in here, and if I happen to jump in the water with my wallet, it's not terrible. Again, I use this when I travel. This is just a promo neoprene pouch with a very cheap zipper on it, and I do go on some business trips, or at least once a year or for a week, and I keep business expenses in here. The receipts, keep them separate from personal things. And I got a safety pin, which I don't know why that's in there. I got a Zippo that looks like it needs to be refilled, which I got fuel for it. It's just from the last trip I took, have it refilled it. Okay, well, good there. In this pouch, I carry some personal care things. I got homemade lip balm or chapstick. Actually got 2 of those, which I probably need to make some more. I got cologne. This is a pouch that had hearing protection in it, but I used and lost it. And I got Vaseline lip therapy. So I should be good on lip health, and I should smell good. Let's see. Can't tell if that needs to be refilled or not. I keep a pen and a pencil in this middle pouch. This is, I guess you can call a tactical pen, although I don't really envision using it as such. I got it because you can switch between a fountain pen and a rollerball pen. And I like fountain pens because they're very impressive. You know, if someone asks to borrow a pen and you hand them a fountain pen, you know, that's like the highlight of their day. And I've experienced that a few times. But I don't write with a pen, or I don't write on a regular enough basis to justify carrying a fountain pen, so I switched the rollerball pen in it as well. This is made by Charade. Number 2 pencil needs no introduction. I got a Surefire Gen 2 G2. This is kind of the entry-level flashlight. I've had the first generation G2, which was 65 lumens incandescent, 2123 lithium batteries, and this is the Gen 2, which is LED, 80 lumens, I believe, 80, 85, and this is discontinued, but I still have it and it still works. It's pretty crappy by today's standards, but it still works, so I don't throw it away. I keep it in the EDC bag. And I got a Write in the Rain notepad, which I really don't need a Write in the Rain notepad, but I decided to get one for just in case. As you can see, my crappy handwriting, and some of you may notice that that is not English, because I'm studying Spanish, and some of the words I'm having a hard time remembering how to spell, I'll write it down and hopefully remember how to spell it. So, yeah, that's what that is. So got Write in the Rain in that pouch right there. I don't know if I can get it in behind this tripod. I'll just put it in the pouch later. Alright, some of the more interesting things are coming up. This is my first aid kit, and I have it designated with the medic symbol, you know, the snake on the staff. It also happens to have 2 gladiuses behind it, And if you don't know the story of the snake on the staff, look in the Old Testament in Numbers. You'll get to learn all about that. And so, pretty interesting little side note there. It has a story behind it in the Old Testament. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I got some aloe vera in a little container. That's plenty of aloe vera for a week-long trip if you get sunburned at the beach. I got some medical tape. That is a sterile, non-woven sponge, blood sponge. Alcohol prep. And I'm going to get just the, well, I got some Band-Aids. Where is the cool thing? Let me, okay, here we go. Basically, you need to know I got some blood sponges and quick clot. That's the thing I wanted to show you. If you get any arterial bleeding that's hard to stop, Band-Aid's not going to cut it. You're going to need either a tourniquet or quick clot. It's kind of hard to get in and out, but that's okay. I don't use it on a regular basis, so I don't need it to be convenient at the moment. But yeah, I got quick clot, Band-Aids, alcohol prep pouch, and on this side you can see that I got 2 safety pins, and I got some Aleve, and I think this is ibuprofen. Yeah, I got antiseptic wipe, triple antibiotic, and this is Delphin. That might have been what I needed today. Yeah, allergy relief. I got stung by ants, and I kind of wanted a antihistamine, but I couldn't find that today. And that was the ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. I think that's everything that's in there. I'm still building on my first aid kit. I do want to get a separate container for Benadryl because it has multiple uses as a sleep aid, as an antihistamine, and stuff like that. I need to refill my Advil. I only got 3 of them in there. And I want to get a cat tourniquet to put in here, but don't have the money for that at the moment. That's my first aid kit. In one of the new pouches from Expedition, I don't know the name of it, first responder pouch. It's one of the new improved pouches. So I just put that off to the side. This is Expedition Fatty, I believe, and Texas flag, just because I'm from Texas. And this is my electronic accessory pouch. In fact, I probably should put some SD cards in here, but I'll show you what's in it. I got my iPhone charger, which really goes in this middle loop. Got my iPhone charging cable, my micro USB charging cable, and I guess I got 2 micro USB charging cables. My portable battery pack, and it's at 100%, which is good. That comes in handy a lot. I got a tube vault with CR123 lithium batteries, 3 of them. It would really be really convenient if it had 4 of them in there, but all I can fit is 3. So most of my flashlights take 2 123 batteries. I got my wall charger. This is headphones with a lightning cable adapter. And let's see if there's anything else in here. I don't think there is. Oh, yeah. There was another set of headphones. They're the Apple brand headphones. Earbuds, I guess you'll call them. But yeah, this is my electronics accessory pouch. I probably need to put some SD cards in here. And this pretty much covers if my phone gets low on battery, if my, what you call it, Bluetooth stereo gets low on battery, you know, just stuff like that. Very convenient. Like I said, when I travel, I carry this with me, so if anything runs low on battery while I'm out and about, I can charge it. So I keep this with me all the time, and it does come in handy. So does the first aid kit. Now this is something you might be a little bit more interested in. Got a little bit of paper right there. This is a Leatherman, I think it's a Sarge. Yes, a Sarge. And I got the bits, the bit, I don't know what to call these, the bit drivers. Actually, this is the driver. This is just the bits themselves. Have a saw, a metal file, has a plain edge. There's a serrated edge that has some blood on it. And you know, it's just a very capable multi-tool that I find too big to wear on my belt. And that's not me being a pansy. It literally broke the belt, so the belt loop. So I keep this in my EDC bag in case I ever need it. It's available, and I guess it can also act as a emergency EDC knife to go along with my emergency tactical knife. Yeah, keep that in here. I got some books. I got my Mexican Spanish book, phrase book from Lonely Planet. I like to. I'm learning Spanish, so that's a good read. I got the Victoria Crosses that saved the empire. I just started reading this, and I don't read on a real regular basis. I have to be in the mood to read, and so I often flip-flop between books. When I get bored of one book, I'll open another book and just kind of read randomly in it. But this is accounts of bravery that warranted the Victoria Cross in the Indian Mutiny. So it's military history, which is interesting. I'm also waiting for Swords and Swordsmen of the British Empire to come out on Amazon. So I want to buy that because that whole book is about sword duels and melees and sword fighting, and it's historical sword fighting. So I'm waiting for that book to get on Amazon. I got the good book, the Holy Bible, NLT, with the red letters. I keep that in this pouch. Oh, and I'm also missing a book. I don't know where it went. It's Rum, the History of the New World and 10 Cocktails. I wonder where that book is, because that's like a really interesting book. But yeah, I got Mexican Spanish, Bible, Victoria Crosses, and I don't know what I did with my Rum book. I do enjoy reading that one when I'm at the beach. And that is basically it. That's my EDC bag. You can see that I don't have it filled to the brim because I like to have the ability to put more stuff into it. So if it's filled to capacity, I can't put new stuff in it that might be helpful. So I don't overpack it. It's just there, stuff that I might need on a day-to-day basis. So that's it. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm a Saucy5, and I'm out.